Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daley Tactics here, and today we are going to be doing the tier list challenge thing that's been going around the internet, first popularized by iDubbbz TV, and then I saw that Gris-Gris had uploaded his own video of this using clone commanders, and I thought that was a great idea, so shout out to Gris-Gris. I'm stealing your content, man. And, well, he did make his own tier list, and I changed it up a little bit. I added a few commanders, took away a few. You can go and compare our finished tier lists if there's any discrepancies, and we'll see sort of where our two thoughts lie on the matter. But either way, how the tier list works is you have S tier, which is like the top of the line, the best kind of a dealio. Then you've got F tier, which is just garbage, just pure trash, bad clone commander. Now, I do have a mix of clone commanders and just regular clone troopers in here because I thought it'd be fun to just do sort of predominant clone trooper characters rather than commanders kind of a thing. So yeah, I mean, without further ado, we might as well just sort of get into it. Let's select a random clone. Okay, so we got Commander Phil here. Commander Phil is a pretty dope commander. I really enjoyed him. He was mainly featured in that episode with Kit Fisto and Grievous's lair, and they all sort of start getting picked off one by one. It's almost like a horror scene, that episode of the Clone Wars, and he's a dope character. I gotta give him, like, probably B tier, because his character wasn't, like, super well developed, but he had cool armor, and he did go out bravely with Kit Fisto, like, solid clone trooper. Alright, let's go in for the next one here. Alright, randomly picking Commander Appo. Appo. This might be a controversial one. I mean, he's kind of a legend. He did storm the Jedi Temple with Anakin. That was pretty dope. He also took part in the Battle of Umbara, which was cool, as a sergeant underneath Captain Rex. That was definitely a neat part of his career. Other than that, he's just kind of a bland clone trooper to me. His armor is really nothing special. He's just okay. I'm gonna give him C tier. He's a legend in his, sort of wrapping up the Clone Wars, but other than that, he wasn't too dominant of a clone trooper figure, if you know what I mean. Alright, Commander Bly is our next one here. Commander Bly, cool clone trooper commander. He's got nice armor. I like the yellow scheme on it. He did end up killing Aayla Secura on the Battle of Felucia, and it was cool that we got to see their relationship during the Clone Wars itself and how they interacted and how they respected each other. And he was in a few missions with, you know, Anakin, Ahsoka, Rex, you know, the usual suspects. That was cool to see him in that, but he did commit Order 66 on a very cool Jedi. And his armor does get cooler, actually, after Phase 1. His Phase 2 armor is dope. I'm gonna have to put him in B tier with Commander Phil, because I like him as a character. I think he's cool. I think he was a good warrior. Had a cool relationship with his Jedi Master, but really killing her in the end in Order 66 brought him down a peg for me. I really don't know what happened to him after Order 66, to be honest. Maybe having that knowledge would change my mind, but for now, he's B tier. Commander Keeley. You guys know I have a huge love for Commander Keeley. I think he is awesome. Seriously, a cool clone commander. He had that last stand as part of the garrison on Ryloth, and he held out with Imagundi, fighting off the oncoming battle droid army. Just a brave last stand, and I am a sucker for brave last stands. Also, he's got some of the sickest clone trooper armor. It's so dope. Not to mention, he goes down in just the coolest way possible. He gets shot. We think he's dead. Then when Imagundi needs him the most, he gets back up and starts fighting again. Then he gets shot again and actually dies. But he does so in a brave way, in a heroic way, saving the Twi'leks. A very cool clone commander. The only gripe about him that doesn't make him S tier for me, I'm going to put him in A tier, is that we didn't get to see his character development too much in the Clone Wars. But Other than that, everything about Keeley is dope. I love him. Very, very cool clone commander. Okay. Randomly picking Commander Cody. Cody! I love Cody. You guys know he's my favorite clone trooper commander. Loyal throughout the Clone Wars up until Order 66, in which he tries to kill Obi-Wan Kenobi, but misses and doesn't succeed, which is a big difference between the clone commanders who do succeed. So, and, you know, Cody lived the rest of his days in the Galactic Empire longing for the glory days of the Clone Wars. He knew something was just wrong about the Empire, which I think is a redeeming quality for him. And he's just so cool. I gotta give Cody S tier. Cody is S tier for me. 100%. He's the only one who's, like, predominantly featured in many movies and shows, and his armor's cool, he's loyal, he's a good commander. Like, he's got so many things going for him. Alright, Commander Monk. Monk, a bit of a boring commander to me. I just don't... His armor's okay. I think it's okay. It's like a unique armor set, which makes it interesting, but I don't particularly think it's that cool looking. And I don't really care for underwater battles, ever. I think they're some of the most boring battles in Star Wars. It's cool to see it because it's unique again, but it's just okay. I'm going to give him C tier. I think Monk gets C tier. Alright. That wasn't a hard choice for me. Oh, Commander Thyre. Thyre's a cool commander. We see him with Yoda in the first episode of the Clone Wars. Where else do we see him? I can't think of anywhere else we see him. But I always thought he was a cool commander. 65th Coruscant Guard has always got cool red armor. I always think that's a bonus to have. I think just overall a decent commander. B tier. Don't have too much to say about him. I just like him. B tier. Alright, let's see. Who else we got? Oh, Commander Trauma. I don't know too much about Trauma. One thing I can say is that I very much so like his ARF Trooper armor. And the color scheme's very cool too. I recently did a video with him, so I dig him. He's cool. I don't know too much about him, though, to be honest. I can't quite remember everything he's in. So for me, he's probably going to be another C tier. Boosted by his armor, but his lack of memorability for me, it sort of knocks him down. Just sort of average clone trooper. That's my take on him. All right, let's see who else we got here. Oh, Commander Thorn. Thorn is another last stand commander that we see. Very, very good last stand. Infamous last stand. Just chopping down battle droids on that spaceship platform. Went down so bravely. Very cool armor. Has the heavy machine gun. He's going right up there with Commander Keeley for me. Right up there with Commander Keeley. Only flaw, only reason his last stand didn't make it into S tier is that I think he's an underdeveloped clone character. Which is the flaw in a lot of these. Oh, boy. 99's in the list, boys. And, I'm just telling you right now, 99's S tier. It's as easy as that. You don't have to think about it too much. He is a legend. I mean, come on. His final sacrifice on the Battle of Camino. Beautiful. And he's just inspired so many kids of this generation with his, heartfelt story. He was an honorable man. He didn't let the world get the better of him because of his disabilities. He was brave. He was a good soldier. 99's S tier. 99's S tier. And then moving on to Captain Rex, actually, already. I'm going to leave Captain Rex to the end. I think we got to leave Captain Rex to the end. Figure out where everyone else is placed first. He's such a large figure in Star Wars. I think we got to wait for him a little bit. Commander Gris. Gris. He tried to kill my boy Yoda. And then he got his head lobbed off. He also tried to kill Chewbacca. In trying to kill Yoda, Nah, Commander Gris D tier. Commander Gris is D tier. I mean, to be fair, he had a cool episode with Ahsoka Tano and Newt Gunray when Newt Gunray was captured. He went fisticuffs against the the Rogue Senate Commando. That was cool. He's got decent armor. I like it. I like the green color scheme. It's weird camouflage. Really the only clone trooper we see with that kind of distinct pattern. But, I mean, he did Yoda dirty. He did Yoda very, very dirty. And died in a pathetic way. D tier. D tier. My heart says D tier. Commander Neo. We didn't really see much of him in the Clone Wars TV series. I think he was in the background of an episode one time. He's an interesting character in that his armor is very unique. Totally different than most armor. He also leads the 91st Reconnaissance Troopers, which I think is a cool clone legion. But other than that, he did commit Order 66 and killed his Jedi Master. He's just kind of an character, not really that well developed. He's probably going to have to go in C tier. Probably C tier. Neo, you're in there. Alright, let's see. Who else? Who else we got here? Who else we got? Oh yeah, I did put Fives and Echo in here. Not really clone commanders, but very cool characters. I like them. I mean, they're legends. They had some of the best arcs. Domino Squad as a whole, amazing character arc. Genuinely just very cool characters. They're just, I mean, they had some of the saddest and most drastic and dramatic and terrible endings. Not terrible in the sense that it was bad, but terrible as in heart-wrenching. Really characters that were well developed. They're gonna be A tier. I don't think they're S tier, especially since there's two of them lumped together, and I think that marks them down to A tier. That it requires two of the, like it requires the whole scope of Domino Squad to get them. So I don't think that leads to them being S tier. S tier is like you pull your weight on your own, but I think they're still A tier. I like ARC Trooper Echo and Fives a lot in the rest of Domino Squad. All right, Commander Bakara. Another underdeveloped character in my eyes. Don't know too much about him. Pretty cool armor. He did kill a big forehead boy who worried so much for the Wookiees. That was very sad. I mean, forehead boy did not deserve to die. Yeah. I gotta put him D tier with Gris, I think. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? What about it? We'll never know. Because you killed your master. So sad. Commander Pawns, finally getting into a good commander again. Commander Pawns went out it was such a sad ending to his tale. But when he was in action, you know, he fought on Ryloth really bravely with Mace Windu. He was a very cool clone commander. I'm going to put him A tier. I think Commander Pawns is A tier. He was well developed as a character. Went out in a very sad way when Aurra Sing just shot him in the back of the head. And yet, through all that, he was brave. He didn't give up any Republic secrets. Like, he was a champ. He deserves where he gets. Commander Fox. All right, we'll do Commander Fox now. Even though this is going to be a controversy alert. I'm not going to put Commander Fox in F tier. I'm not going to do it. And I have my reasons why. This will spark some debate, and I respect your opinions, and I understand why Commander Fox is so hated. But, okay, for one, he's got some of the coolest armor in the Clone Wars. You can't deny that. Very cool armor. Number two, he was just doing his job. He was just possibly following the orders, as some conspiracies go, of the Senate, Chancellor Palpatine. Not to mention, you know, he sees a clone trooper with a weapon, with prisoners next to him, seemingly crazy and disheveled. You know, you got to do what you do. I mean, yes, he could have used stun, and that would be better, I think. But at the same time, he did kill a member of Domino Squad. It was drastic. It was horrible. He could have possibly used stun. I'm going to put him in D. I think this might be my most controversial pick, is not putting Fox in F tier. But I gotta give him D tier. Commander Doom. I love Commander Doom. Such cool armor. His use of blast shields is legendary in battle. I would have liked to see more of him in the Clone Wars. We didn't get to see too much. He wasn't super developed as a character, but I think overall a very cool character nonetheless. We're going to put Commander Doom in B tier. There you go, buddy. All right, who we got next? Who we got next? Let's see. Got to fiddle through all the ones that we already had. There we go. Waxer and Boyle. I love Waxer and Boyle. Honestly, I think these are two very, very cool characters. Their storylines are some of the best. I think they're overshadowed and underrated by ARC Trooper 5s and Echo as the two duo sort of team-ups in the Clone Wars. And I think they deserve better than the treatment they've gotten over the years. I mean, they're respected, but they're not ARC Trooper 5s and Echo level, and I love them. I love them so much. Seriously, some of my favorite characters. So we're going to put them in A tier. I think they're deserving of A tier. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Who we got? We got two left. We have Commander Wolffe and Captain Rex. Let's do Commander Wolffe first. Wolffe is a dope character. First of all, he lives through the Clone Wars and gets his inhibitor chip removed, I believe, which automatically just bumps him up. Not to mention, he had one of the most, terrible times during the war. He lost his entire Wolfpack Legion due to the malevolence, except for like 4 or 5 clones. Really dramatic story arc for this guy. He had it rough, and yeah, he keeps going. He's a fighter. I gotta hand it to Wolffe. I think he's a very cool clone, and I'm gonna put him in S tier. Wolffe's kind of a legend. Wolffe is kind of a legend. Gotta put Wolffe in S tier. Alrighty then, Captain Rex. I decided to hold off on him because I just felt like he's so deserving of being the last hurrah. Rex is he's the epitome of what being a clone trooper commander is all about. He's part of the reason why the Clone Wars was so successful. He's a good fighter, very good, character development, very good story arc, just an all-around awesome character. He's S tier. He's so deserving of S tier. My boy gets S tier. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. Gotta give Rexy boy S tier. So, I think this is a solid list. I'm pretty satisfied about it. I think a few of them have wiggle room, they could be C+ or B- tier, or whatever. But I think I'm pretty satisfied with where I've placed everyone. And I think the fact that everyone is so high ranking, that there's 4 ST characters, 5 A tier characters, and then no one below below D, I think that's just a testament to how good this character development in the Clone Wars was, and how amazing these writers were. Just a phenomenal show. Straight up. So, I think this is a good list, and I am proud of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you would switch anyone around, do you rate someone higher than I rate them? Do you rate them lower? Do you agree with this list overall? Do you disagree? I'd like to hear your opinion. Send me, if you want to tag me on Instagram with your own tier lists, I'd love to see that. That'd be very, very cool. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.